What's up, people?
What up, though?
What's up, Detroiters? Welcome to the People Mover podcast, where every week we discuss everything from living in Detroit, life lessons and experiences, dating, relationships, pop culture, and much, much more.
We explore the power of social connection through conversation. We literally want to move the people.
It's your host, Miracle, and our other host,
Malcolm Elliott. This is episode 26 of them things. We don't got nothing special for 26.
We
had
don't.
the Jordan episode. We had, you know what I'm saying,
the Kobe episode, Sweet
We ain't
16.
got nothing for this.
Yeah.
So y'all got it.
Yeah.
26, you feel me? And we are joined today by a very special guest. Why don't you tell people who you are and what you do?
Hi, everyone. My name is Bree Sinclair. I think a lot of people know me by Artsy Queer. And I am a tattoo artist and a creative here in Detroit.
Let's go.
Yay, welcome to the pod,
Thanks for coming to
Bree.
the pod.
Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
What side are you on? We always ask guests what side we're on to kind of break the ice. What side of Detroit do you stay on?
Ooh, neither.
Hey.
She's like, I'm not part of the
I'm
East and
neutral.
West Side
Neither.
beef.
I'm very
I don't get into
neutral.
gang
I think I
activities.
am an
Neutral.
honorary Detroiter. The fun fact of it, I'm actually from Ecorse, Michigan,
Okay.
which is downriver.
Yeah,
It is
really
an
cool.
industrialized city. And
Yeah.
I ended up migrating to Detroit when I was about 18 after I graduated from high school. And I was figuring out how to pursue art. And I knew that I wasn't going to find it downriver. So I kind
Yeah.
of went into the city.
Okay. So you say you're like a tattoo artist and everything. When did you decide to pursue tattooing?
I feel like I didn't decide. It kind of decided for me. I had a few different odd jobs or even like blue collar jobs that looked good on paper, but it didn't make me feel good. Like I was still not fulfilled in a career. I feel like I was just a number in certain things. And after, trying to satisfy so many other people, I think at a young age, I wish I would have realized to satisfy and like look for approval within myself, because I was trying to like make my mom proud and make my family proud
Right.
and the people and my mentors. But I did a lot of running in a circle because I was trying to please other people and I wasn't trying to please myself. I think around 21 or 22, I kind of figured out like I'm going to just try and wing it. And that means like leaving corporate, and that might look like being broke for a minute. And,
Exactly.
just doing alternative things to get alternative results. So I feel like around 21 to 22, I kind of just stepped out on the limb. And at 32, almost 10 years later, I'm really glad that I did that.
Love that. So
You
just-
mentioned also, sorry, because you mentioned making people proud, like your mom. Like, was your mom supporting you tattooing, or was she against that?
Katrina's a great woman.
Katrina, we love
Let's say
Katrina.
that first.
Shout
We
out
love
to
Katrina because Katrina's a great woman, but I do understand different parenting styles. And
Yeah.
I had a father that passed away. So he passed away like 15 years ago. But my dad was born in 1939. My mom was born in 1963. I have old school parents. Like,
Yeah.
where they believe in like blue collar jobs and tradition and not having tattoos and not having colored hair and piercings, where we're completely different generations. So it's not like she didn't support me. It's just a lot of the things that I chose to do didn't resonate with her. But I think as a parent, she still loved me
Right.
and still supported me in her own way. But yeah, she was very shocked with my career choice.
Oh my God.
Mm.
How old were you when you got your first tattoo?
I was 18 years old when I got my first tattoo. I got it on my 18th birthday, actually.
Did you give it to yourself or no? No.
At that point, I did not know that I was going to tattoo. I just knew I appreciated them. I knew at a young age that I wanted many of them, and I would tell my mom that often. And that's one thing I like to challenge with my career now is like people felt like tattoos weren't dainty, or they appeared like very masculine, or like, oh, it's like
Yeah.
very gang member oriented. And my mom would always mention that. But now I try and do a lot of feminine and delicate and like gentle looking tattoos that are more ornamental and celebrated. So I
Yeah.
think in the beginning, like my mom was very upset that I didn't tell her, but I was 18. She told me to do it when I was grown.
Exactly.
I was grown. I'm like,
As soon
"It's
as
your
they turn
birthday."
18,
Hey, you
you're like, I'm
did.
grown now.
Yeah, right.
I had scheduled it 2 months before
can make
because
decisions.
I'm very calculated. I put
Exactly.
some money down. I'm gonna be back on my 18th birthday.
You kept your word. Hey,
And I went back on my 18th birthday. Told my mom I was going out to brunch. I'm sorry, Katrina. I was going out
She
to brunch.
lied.
I lied, and I got my first tattoo.
Yeah.
And I paid for it for myself, and I don't regret that tattoo. It was like 12 years ago, and it still looks great to this day.
That's so good.
How many tattoos do you have right now overall?
Probably like over 40 and counting.
Tat.
I took a break. I took a break because I don't have kids or nothing yet, or a dog. Like I want to get the cute little tattoos of the fingerprints and the footprints and the little paw prints. Like,
period.
I think because I have this job, I've gotten a lot of miscellaneous or random fun tattoos, and not like they're not special, because my friends who do them, like, we are spending time together, but are they well thought out? No.
No. So you don't think tattoos have to be deep and have like a deep meaning? Like, you're okay with people just doing it for aesthetics?
I think both truths can exist at the same time. I do believe like some things can be well thought out. I do think some things can be like sentimental. Some things can be spur of the moment, or like, let's say you're out of town and you just want to get something to commemorate.
We're in Vegas.
Yeah, like we're in Vegas, we're in Miami, we're in Thailand.
Miami,
like it might not have to be well thought out. It might just be a lotus, but it commemorates something, and it's a timestamp.
It's an experience.
So yeah, it's an experience. Absolutely. So I think two truths can exist in the same room.
Do you feel like you have faced like any like specific challenges being in this industry, like as a woman?
It is very male dominated. I was gonna say when you were coming on, I'm also a fan of your work. I have friends who see you in the city. You're amazing. And I'm like, when I was telling people I was going to have a tattoo artist on the pod, they're like, oh, where's he from? Or what's his name? And I'm like, why is everyone assuming that she's a man? So I'm like, but it is very male dominated. It's like kind of like nursing is for like whatever. But
it is. And I feel like everybody has their place. Like, it doesn't have to be a competitive thing, because I know a lot of great male artists or artists that have mentored me that are men, and I appreciate them and the work that they put in to do what they do. But yeah, sometimes it does get annoying if I'm like at a convention and, oh, like, are you the receptionist, or like, are you just the ink model magazine? And I'm like, no, bitch, I'm here to tattoo you. I'm probably here to tattoo your bitch too. Like, I'm not here to fucking take fucking names and numbers. Like, but sometimes, like, because I just so happen to come off as like a pretty, or like I might be welcoming. A lot of times when I'm working at events or like with tattoos and men might be around, they're like, oh, you're here for the help, or
they don't
here
think
to
you're
assist.
Like,
and I'm like,
I'm the artist.
Yeah, like, and I'm the artist as well. It's not like like, I'm not complimenting him. Like, we are both artists. I just so happen to have titties, and a lot of times I can, and I just so might happen to count me out sometimes, or that might be a distraction.
It can. Is there a dress code when you're tattooing, like with appearance? Like, is there like women shouldn't?
I feel like in this day and age, I've seen a lot of people wear a lot of shit where it's like lace, or just like, hey, like you. Well,
Gen Z,
when I think about certification and bloodborne pathogens, like, you definitely need to be covered in certain areas to where you're not exposed to like blood and plasma and, you know, contaminating yourself or the people around you. So certain things you do not need to wear just because you're trying to keep within protocol.
I'm thinking of like a girl who came with her nigga to get tattooed, and she's like, you be letting this girl with her titties all out tattoo you like that?
Because there's some guys who go to these new haircut places.
She don't need to be wearing that when she tattooing you.
Some people just heavy chested.
Well, yeah,
exactly.
Like that. No, that has nothing to do with. That's insecurity.
Yeah.
And I hate when y'all bring out insecure partners.
You ain't get tattooed by her no more, Jason.
Don't bring them.
Do you feel like you've experienced insecure
all the time
partners? Oh my God.
I'm sorry, all the time. I didn't even all the time. And it's like, why do you bring these people? Or like when they start making you question yourself about your decisions. These are your decisions that you're making on your body. And this, I could see if it was a wife or a husband, and even sometimes that shit ain't permanent. But you got a partner who might not even be here at your next session telling you what you want to do.
Yeah.
Couldn't be me. But okay, like, I'm here to listen, but ultimately I'm here to listen to you because you're the one getting the tattoo and you set the appointment.
Exactly.
Like, I think sometimes bringing a supportive partner can be detrimental or can be helpful, because then they start making you doubt yourself. Like, if this is your idea and what you want to do and where you want to place it, and then you're so sure about it, and then you bring someone here and they're kind of like, are you sure? You sure? Like, yes, that person was sure until you made them unsure. And now we got to go through a whole, another roundabout.
Dealing with someone else's like partner or family is really stressful, because at work, like when we do even procedures in clinic, your family member can't be in the room. because we just don't want to deal with whether it's supportive or not.
It's just stress on the person who's doing the skill.
Exactly.
Like, you don't need extra people telling you what your job is, because if that was the case, why wouldn't you be doing it? Exactly. Like, you're not a service provider. Like, you're not a service provider. You have an opinion.
Exactly.
And there's nothing wrong with having an opinion, but every opinion has its place, and it's outside that door.
Sometimes it's behind the door.
Let the professionals do what they need to do.
Exactly.
Thank you. Do you want the needle?
Yeah, exactly. You want to take
Would you like to do this? You go ahead and step in. I'm gonna go out for lunch. What you want?
Oh, swear to God.
Spicy chicken.
Right.
You want fries with that? Like, for real. So have you ever just like denied a tattoo request? Like, they came in and was like, I want this, and you was like, hell no. Nah.
Yes.
Get somebody else to do that.
Yes. And I've gotten other people to do it as well. And it's not like I'm better than the tattoo, or like it's not like I wouldn't want to fulfill someone's like need for a tattoo, but if it doesn't resonate with me as a person, or something that just doesn't align with who I am, like integrity wise, like I've had some people coming to me about some crazy shit. People want shit in their assholes. People be wanting shit.
Oh, so it's body parts and the
body
meanings.
parts. I've had a white
in the
woman.
asshole is crazy.
It was a nice Caucasian woman who came to me about like a kinky black person tattoo, like a black dick fetish, and I was like, hell no.
Yes.
I was like, hell no. Like,
I know what you are.
I know what you are. It's crazy.
Like, that blew my mind. And then
yeah,
I had told y'all about that in the car ride, where it was like a couple where someone had cheated, and they had brought an apology letter into the shop, and they wanted to get their partner to tattoo that letter on their rib, and I was just looking like, this is fucking outrageous.
Yeah.
How long was the letter?
The letter literally was maybe like this long, like 3 to 5 paragraphs. 3 to 5 paragraphs, but they only wanted like maybe a paragraph or 2 tattooed on the rib.
Yeah.
That's insane.
And
That's
I
crazy as
personally,
hell.
I was like, hey, I don't have the space to do it. But I could possibly find you someone else in here who could do it for you. And like I'm not knocking artists for having their own morale or their own integrity or their own like moral compass. I know where I stand. Some people, it's not like they're just in it for the money, but some things just, it don't matter. Like some people don't have that conscience or that subconscious where it matters, or karmically that might not come back. But I'm like, some things is not about the money. It's about the energy you put out there.
And
also
like, it
about
holds
like
weight.
It holds weight. I'm like, I'm not proud of doing that tattoo of like, this is like a revenge tattoo.
Right.
So no, that karmically, I don't want to have that debt. So like, if someone else wants to do it, sure. And someone else did do it, but I knew that wasn't going to be on my hands. No.
So you've never had like a client say, I regret this tattoo that you did?
Yes, I have.
You have?
Yes, I have.
Oh shit.
I have. In the beginning, for sure, when I was fucking up on people, absolutely. And then we ended up covering it and doing something
it was
better.
lawless.
It was you had to learn. You have to learn, and tattooing is very relentless and it's unforgiving because you can't erase the canvas. It's a person. It's a human being. It's not a painting. It's not something that you can paint over and like it's a living person. So yeah, I've done some fucked up tattoos, and we covered them up. And if we didn't cover them up, I am sorry. But but I've had people recently. I had a homegirl come to me last week, and she was not even on some like mad shit. She was like, "Hey, I had something you did 10 years ago, and it just doesn't resonate with me anymore. Can we cover it up with something better?" Yeah. Like, and I want you to do it because you gave it to me 10 years ago, and it's not like a bad tattoo, but I got it when I was like 18, and I'm almost 30, and can I do something different? I mean, can we create something different out of what we made?
Right.
Because technically she could have went to someone else, but she was like, it's not a bad tattoo. I just don't want that anymore. And I know I want you to replace it with something better.
Something else. So like, so I know I kind of asked you before, but I'm like, so it should have a little bit of meaning, or should it be all aesthetics?
I think it depends on the person.
But I'm like, we change interests so fast as human beings. But like, meanings
that's why I ain't
kind
got
of
no
hold more
tattoos.
weight. Yeah.
I'm like, I changed my mind.
You don't have any.
I just don't like. I don't like needles in general. So you feel me? So I'm just like, you feel me? Tattoos. You feel me? This was never my thing. And I changed my mind a lot on top of the needle thing. You feel me? Because I feel like I get it, and I'll be like a week later, like,
why'd I get it?
Why the fuck did I get it?
Would you get your wife's name tatted?
100%, 100%. I want to be that. I want to be that down bad about somebody though. You feel me? Like I want to be that sick in the head.
I be doing that
but
shit
only
all the time
after
for people. That's cute.
But only after we cross that barrier. I can't do it for just like somebody I've been kicking it with for that. I just like, you know, I need to be. I should have already taken a vow in front of God and my mama before I got a tattoo with your name across me anyway.
But it's it's intimate, because I was thinking as a tattoo artist, people probably share a lot of their biggest moments with you, whether it's grief or love, you know what I mean? And like, you're like, oh, but I'm like, I was going to ask you if you have cried, like giving someone a tattoo or if they've cried after.
I feel like in the last almost like 8 to 10 years, I've been emotional. I think I've been very in touch with people because I do appreciate that intimacy that they share. Because sometimes it's about their grandma that passed, or they lost a cat or a dog, or their mom died, or it's a grieving relationship, or they're becoming a new person, or I've dealt with a lot of intimate things where people are transitioning and they went from male to woman to woman to man, and like their body's different, or like all these different human things that changes with people's bodies. Like people come to me very vulnerable. So I do appreciate them sharing those times with me. People do cry, and I give them that space. Like I can't personally recall a time that I've actually cried, but I'm just an ice bitch. I'm working on that. I'm
cold-hearted.
The Detroit just jumped out.
And she's literally. I would not describe you as that.
I know, but like the crying should be kind of like I cry alone, and I cry alone, and I'm talking about that in therapy, but. I think a lot of people, as an earth sign, I'm not super big on like astrology, but I do believe certain characteristics stick with people.
Capricorn,
and as a Capricorn, I do feel like I'm just very grounding, and like people feel comfortable, and like I'll have people just start talking to me about random shit in like the first 5 to 10 minutes of meeting me, and I'm just like, oh, like this is confidential and it's gonna stay within what we talk about in these corners of my room, but. I imagine that happening to you like every day for like 6 to 10 years. Like it's a lot of shit people tell that, I'm going to die with, but not sharing with anybody else because I do appreciate those stories. But a lot of people are healing through the tattoos that they're getting.
Yeah. People's secrets, bro.
Yeah.
Or like deep vulnerable things. Like I wouldn't tell anyone else.
Miracle thinking like the possibilities if she was attached. She's like, all the things, all the tears.
I mean, whatever. It's like therapy though.
All the things
kind of for people, and I don't know.
No, I let them know all the time. Like I am not a therapist, and I be fucked up too. So do not like it's like a meme I seen a long time ago. It's like don't take my advice because you might end up in a whole bunch of other places. But if you want to like have space, sometimes people just need a place to drop something and people to listen. Fact. And it's not even about just me having a response, but just creating a space for them to release that. And that's why I feel like also. It's so important to cleanse your space as a practitioner. Like if you do hair, you do makeup or tattooing or anything where it's like interactive with people's bodies, I think it's very important to cleanse your space like daily because you're picking up a lot of just traction and energy from like people dropping shit off. Like people feel like they can release with you and that's cool. But like imagine you just never cleaning your space and you've been doing that for years and you seeing 3 to 6 people a day. Like then it's a clog, and then you start feeling drained because you're not taking.
Energy is real. Also.
Absolutely,
and
it's a
energy
transfer.
is in hair and the skin and body, and there's even talking and existing.
And we're dealing with blood.
Yeah, we're dealing with blood. Exactly.
It's kind of ritualistic.
It is kind of ritualistic. It's spiritual.
It's kind of ritualistic.
Low key.
It is. It's a ceremony. It is, but it doesn't have to be like dark art.
Right. It gotta be a seance.
But you don't do like you're not gonna do.
I ain't gonna lie. I went to a weekend concert and it was definitely dark.
Oh my god, I heard that. I heard that a friend who just went at the weekend. They're like, oh, it's a little more satanic than I thought it was gonna be.
That happened like a month ago.
We just need him to go back to being.
I felt very
cocaine
dizzy
on
in that concert. So that's what I'm saying. It don't have to be dark art. It can actually be very lighthearted.
But a lot of celebrities, I don't know if they're actually really into that. Sometimes they just like, I don't know, the
aesthetic of darkness.
Yeah, like you're a fake witch and wizard.
I don't know. They be doing some Uzi. All of them niggas be doing some satanic shit. I'm not gonna lie.
Did y'all see like the videos of the weekends shit?
I think I've seen some of it, but I didn't. When what my friend told me, I was like, oh, I've seen videos of it. I didn't know it was that.
He had like an idol in the middle of a stage, like maybe like a 10 to 15 foot idol of a woman, and then he had like a village that was kind of like burned down. Like it was like a village. It was fucked up, but he was wearing this mask with like these eyes on it. Felt like he was like sucking people's energy up, and like I was getting dizzy, and it was just like fire and shit. And I was like, "Am I in hell?"
Yeah, start rebuking in the name of Jesus.
I was like,
Holy
I'm a
water.
little dizzy here.
Holy water.
It was like a portal behind him and all types of shit. It was a cross on fire. Like
that's
I kid
so
you not.
demonic. And honestly, like energy is real because like we've kind of chanted before with Buddhism, and when I was reading about it, they were like, yeah, when people come together and they say this chant, it releases energy. It has
It's
like
powerful
vibrations.
when you do the numbers.
Right. And like sometimes it doesn't matter if someone else is doing it. Just if you do it, it could also affect the people around you based on what you're doing.
Oh, I agree.
So I'm like, that's kind of scary thinking of him putting that weird energy on like
it was strange.
Thousands or hundreds.
And a lot of them
people.
were high school and college
weird.
kids. So they're like, fuck yeah, this is
I
nice.
like
and I'm kind of like, I don't feel right being here. It's a lot of red in here. It doesn't make sense.
And a more positive note, I want to shout out Keisha Cole. I was there last night.
She didn't do none of this.
She ain't do none of that.
Marie.
Aunt Marie, you're correct. And Tink and Elijah Blake. Wale, you was supposed to be there. You know, I'm on my shit list, but we ain't gonna talk about that. But Keisha Cole was thanking God. So I'm like, actually, Keisha, I just want to shout out. Not everybody like that.
Not everyone like that.
I fuck with Keisha Cole.
You know who I'm thinking about now that you said that lineup? You ever heard of Tweet?
Tweet, yeah.
Where's she been?
I don't know where Tweet been.
Do you know who Tweet is?
I think I've heard of her.
Oh my
But not
God.
recently.
Tweet.
I don't know. But like the last, like, you know, Tink and Keisha Cole's the last two to go. And you know, like, they sweet girls, but all these songs be how niggas ain't shit and how niggas did them wrong. And it was just like,
I have to agree.
I was like, wow, I fuck with it. Like Keisha Cole, like you be like, in your mind as a guy, you be like, I would, but you just know it come with some toxic shit. You just know it come with it.
Boo.
You know, you just know.
Wait,
Keisha
so
Cole had me depressed at an early age.
Really?
Like
So
a lot of her
did
songs just
Alicia
make me
Keys
sad.
had me sad.
I was so sad at 12.
Young Alicia. Oh, young.
Like, why? You didn't go through shit. It was just the music you're listening to.
Yeah,
Like,
I agree.
Feeling that.
I miss Stud
Emotion.
Alicia.
Alicia Keys. I used to cry to
Alicia
Alicia
is
Keys when I was younger.
crazy.
Stud Alicia is wild.
She was cute. She was cute.
She was the with
She
the
was
little
cute.
with the tilted hat.
Bro, I need her back in that coffee shop ASAP.
Oh my
ASAP.
I need her back in the coffee.
Yo,
ASAP. She said, dog, she said light skinned women back like 30 years with that. You feel me? Because they was, you know what I'm saying? Because they was like the ones that guys be saying is like the hardest to get to. She was on the phone like, yeah, you like your coffee with 3 sugars 4 times. They was like, wow, yeah.
She was pressed.
Girls was like, we ain't never put this on
She was
film
pressed,
before.
yeah,
she
she
was
was
like, we ain't never put this on film before. Delete.
Please, you have time.
It was horrible. It was cute. That was a real crush.
Aw.
If a nigga ever got that type of message.
I like her. I was going to talk, since we're talking about lovers anyway, I was like, what do you think about people getting their lover's name tattooed on them?
I've done it many times, and I can say that I've also covered up many of the ones that I've done too. Like, I don't know. I think it's like a seal sometimes. Like, I think people who just get it when they're married, sometimes they end up getting divorced after that. Some people who have it and they've been together for 10 years and they get it. Like, it's just like a taboo sometimes. Like, sometimes I don't think you need to do it. I'm not going to say don't do it, but I will always say do it in a considerable size and in red ink where we can cover that shit up if we need to.
And you only do cover-ups. You don't do removals.
No, I do not remove. Removery and tattooing are 2 completely different things.
Yeah. It's still like ink, right? Or no?
No, so it's like kind of using like a hot piece of metal, kind of like a laser, and they kind of go over the area of skin that has a tattoo, and they kind of go over it like multiple times to kind of erase it. But so it's lit with light.
It's with light. So if you wanted to do it, would you have to like go back to like a different school for it?
I'd have to get certified for it. It wouldn't be hard because I'm already in the career field of it. But yeah, I would definitely need to go back to school if I wanted to get licensed. Who knows? I might do it by 40. I'm bored.
Do you do hennas?
No, I got henna.
You have a henna, yeah. It's beautiful. I have henna. It's gorgeous.
My friend, she works at the same shop at me at Motown Tattoo Company.
Oh, nice.
I don't do henna. I think if I put my mind to it, I could.
Same concept, kind of.
Kind of, but I think it's a skill and a practice too. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't care to learn it. I don't care to learn it. I do enough already. Like some things I just want to leave for other people and let me just pay you.
Exactly.
I'm screwed.
Exactly.
So tell us, what is the love life like of a tattoo artist?
Oh, it's up and down. It's up and down. I think right now I'm at a pretty healthy point in my life with the partner that I'm with. Mm-hmm. And it took time and it took intention. Because I feel like the last maybe like 3 to 6 years of my life, I don't think it's just, I think I can be chaotic as a person. I don't think it had to do with my career.
We all can, yeah.
But I think sometimes.
We love accountability on this show.
Oh,
we love it. We love it.
I think sometimes I can be chaotic as a person, but I will say in just real life examples. Real life examples.
Miracle's like,
I'm dealing with people's bodies, and I'm seeing people naked in front of me all the time, and people are very admirable of people who are working on their bodies. Like, I think sometimes that can leave someone very uncomfortable or insecure, how much attention you can get or how occupied you can be. Like, entrepreneurship already is a challenge, but also being at work all the time because we have unconventional hours, but still working all the time. And then we're dealing like, even though I'm a very queer person, I tattoo men and women.
Yeah.
And I date men, women, people in between. Like, I've had people insecure because I might have posted. I'm not thinking about someone's body being
exactly
but if I'm
like
tattooing
if
I'm tattooing the area and that's what I have to post because that's what the body's on. Like, oh, that's on someone's abs or someone's ass, or I'm like, bro, it's a job.
Yeah,
this is a job.
This is a job.
Like, this is my work.
This is how the lights are on.
Yeah, literally.
Like, seriously. So I think it takes a person who's comfortable with themselves to date someone who's a tattoo artist, like our artists in general, because we're just very unconventional and crazy.
Speak on it. Take your time, Pastor.
It's just unconventional and crazy, but someone who's a tattoo artist, like I've known these niggas to be hoes. Tattoo artists can be hoes, and
I heard the choir sing.
All creatives, all creatives, I'm not gonna hold you. Yeah, they can,
and they so poetic about it too. About
poetic
the hoes, just poetic hoes.
I hate the poetic
I used to be
hoes.
one. I retired.
Delivered.
I'm delivered.
Not retired and delivered.
Delivered
oh my
from
God.
I'm in love.
Aw, she's in love, guys. That's what she
what was the prayer, actually? What was the prayer? We want to know.
Oh.
Because I'm trying to get out the streets. You know, I'm talking about it's Sodom and Gomorrah outside.
Jesus wept.
And
Jesus wept.
Amen.
Amen.
I mean, but when you're dating, can you tell right away if a man is like insecure?
I think I'm just good at reading people.
Right.
And just within the encounters that I have to have. Like, sometimes I feel like, and you've been out with me, where sometimes it's work. Even when I'm out with friends, it's work. And people will approach me and it's artsy queer. And I want to talk about tattoos in the middle of the nightclub.
Do you mind people calling you artsy queer in public?
It's my art handle, but I'm like, my real name's Bree. Like, that's my nickname. My real name's Ambria. Yeah. But it's like artsy queer. I mean, like, yeah, that's my handle. That's how people would address me I get it. But it's like, I'm a whole person out here.
Facts.
Like, I'm a whole person out here. So sometimes I feel like I can notice first handedly, like if we're going out and they see me and we're on a date and people have to come up to me and they get annoyed with that already. Like, I'm not going to lie, I'm annoyed by it. But like, I have to deal with it. And not like saying I wouldn't stand up or like, let people know like, hey, I'm on a date. Like, this is what a business card's for. Right. This is why you approach me later. But like, I deal with that on the day to day. I've been dealing with that for the last almost 10 years. So
that's true.
If you annoyed by it more than me, nigga, you not even doing the work.
Right. Exactly.
I'm doing the work.
Like,
but that's where boundaries come into place with your clients and with your partners, and like assuring them that you're not trying to do that on purpose.
No, for real. I mean, being around the city, especially when you black, the black populace is not that large. No. And then we get into the creative scene, it shrinks even more. City. You feel me? So it's like you go out, you be like, hey, everybody, I get that. In your opinion, what is the wildest tattoo you've given? Like placement and tattoo. Like what is, in your opinion, the wildest one?
The wildest. Some things I was just like,
the city's the mirror.
I feel like sometimes, like, I've done some face tattoos that I was just very in question about with these people's and their like, sometimes it's good to check on people. Like,
no, can we normalize checking on people, please?
I'm fucking screaming. No,
literally,
it's good to check in.
She looked at the notes and requested it.
She's like, "Are you all right?
Is everything right at home?"
Yes.
Is everything all right?
I'm dead ass. Like, if you getting shit on it's one thing to get on your neck because you want to be a rebel. I get it. But I've had people get multiple face tattoos, like multiple crazy face tattoos. And my first thing is, it's one thing if you are an artist like me. So like you already threw your life away. So I'm not worried about you. But it's like people who are in blue collar or like 18 or 19 and you want to get like a rose or like your girlfriend's name right there or like all this shit that's not gonna disappear. Like, are you okay? Are you in good standing? do you have a friend to vouch for you? Can you dial a friend?
Right.
Like, I've had to have like some of my bosses and friends like do wellness checks.
Yeah.
Because I was a little like not intimidated. I was like, I don't necessarily want to take your money if you're not in good mental health standing.
Exactly.
Because like I genuinely want to do it for you if you're actually aware and conscious and present.
Right.
But like if you're just going through something, I'd rather just give you your money back.
What substances are you off of?
Yeah, literally. Like what's going on?
Blink twice if it's the Xans.
It's been a few times they're like, oh, that's just a personality. They're good. Tattoo them. Like, that's just a personality. I'm like, oh, well, I feel better now?
Yeah, I guess.
Because someone checked?
Exactly.
Like, but, yeah.
No, because you have to just be sure. Sometimes you are overthinking it, but sometimes you need that kind of like third
I've done
party.
all types of flowers on people's faces and quotes across their head, quotes on their eyelids, like, stuff under the eye. I've covered some things on different private areas. Like,
ouch.
It's some interesting things people have asked me to do.
Exactly.
And I feel like some things I still haven't gotten asked to do yet. But a lot of things that make me uncomfortable or I feel like that wouldn't heal well, I just turn down.
Exactly. You don't know everything you're going to be asked in the future as well.
No. Especially them seeing this.
Yeah,
they might challenge it.
Exactly. What advice, because you said you've been doing this for like over a decade, right?
I've been tattooing for almost 9 years this coming February. And I've been in art and entrepreneurship for almost 15 years.
Yeah, that's a long time. Like, so you have experience on you. Like, what advice would you give to people who are entering this field, especially as a woman as well?
I feel like a lot of my learning was failing forward, like being able to learn from like mistakes or like things that I wasn't prepared for, like things that I failed from, like being able to take that and then like applying it forward and then doing better the next time. I think being able to hear the word no and not being discouraged by it, because you're going to hear 1,000 no's, but sometimes it's that one big yes that you need, despite the 1,000 no's. So having the tenacity to keep going forward despite like, just having adversity, being able to handle adversity, because entrepreneurship is very shaky. Like I saw a meme one day. It was like an artist is crazy. Like one day you have like $2,000 from one person, and then you broke for like 10 days straight. And I'm like, absolutely. Literally, there's been times where you get a lot of money. Yeah, you get high highs and you get low lows, and then like some people get very lethargic when they get those low lows. And I think like being able to know when to rest, but not to quit. Not always taking your first offer. Always betting higher on yourself. Like you're always gonna know better for yourself than anyone else. So I think not even like being a woman. Like being a woman is hard anyway because, like I said, we got titties. We cute. Like people always like trying to like think we're smart, stupider than what we are, and we're very smart.
We're smart as fuck.
We're very smart, but sometimes people will prey on women who are nice and kind and think we're naive or we're like dumb. Like all these different things. Like I don't even think it's that sometimes. It's just like people getting in that that habit of just being negative and being pessimistic and not believing in themselves. Like you got to believe in yourself more than anybody. Like if
a big one.
Yeah, if you can dream it, you can. I swear to God, you can achieve it. Like a lot of things I daydreamed about that I do now, and it's just like putting in the work and trusting God and knowing that even the challenges, they are part of the story, and just being able to persevere for it. I think that's a key.
Yes. Okay, that's amazing.
Let's have that was fire.
That was so that
was you feel me? That was fire. No, I agree.
Those are advice that you can take forever, not just getting into any career, just living as a human being in life.
I mean it. At one point before I got my car, I used to take 3 buses to get to my old apprenticeship from like Lincoln Park. I was doing like from Lincoln Park to Farmington Hills, which is like an hour and a half away from each other. But back like 10 years ago when I didn't have a choice or an option and I had an opportunity, like was I going to miss it because of lack of resources?
Yeah.
Like I think that's a fucked up thing too sometimes. And that's why I'm very community driven. A lot of resources I just didn't have growing up. But just because I didn't have those opportunities, I ended up creating them for myself. That's like amazing. I feel like sometimes if you don't have that opportunity, you have to create it. Sometimes you can't wait for someone to hand it to you.
Yeah.
So being able to like get on those buses and having the will to do it, like I feel like people would have gave up doing that shit for like 2-3 years in a row, taking 3 buses in the winter. Like that shit is gruesome.
Exactly.
But I had a idea, I had a dream about where I could be. Like the hard work might be hard now, but in the years to come, like I was very happy of the work that I put in.
Exactly. That's awesome, actually. And I feel like you shouldn't be succumbed to what you're going through. And it's like, also, you're not alone in this. So you're doing this, like you say, you do community work. you're doing this because it's like, it's not just you that goes through this stuff. You want to give people opportunities. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and you do a lot of community work in the city. I know you did like Juneteenth flash tattoo sale, and I'm like, what inspires you to like do community-based projects?
I guess inclusivity, like being inclusive and being able to count people in, because I know a lot of times, again, coming from underprivileged areas, like a lot of accessibility to things did not exist. And being able to create different things and opportunities for people, like how people created for me, is just a stepping stone. So if someone passes you a torch, you pass it on to 20 other people, and Absolutely. It just keeps going. So it's not like me doing community work for fun. I came from programs, like I told you earlier, I'm my only child. Yeah. My mom was very protective of me and kept me, even though I ended up getting to those places anyway. We're going to talk about that again.
Yeah, exactly.
I still ended up going to the places she tried to keep me from. Yeah. Sorry, Katrina. God bless Katrina. She's a saint. She's a saint. Creating opportunities. Like, she had me in art programs. She had me in after school programs, latchkey programs, having mentorships. And those are a lot of the things that I do now. And then a lot of times growing up, I didn't have older siblings, and I wanted to be out with other kids, and I wanted someone to look up to. And like a lot of the things that I've done in the last 10 years is like just appeasing to my inner child. Like, what are the things that I was looking for as a kid, or the resources that I would have wanted as a kid, or the people who I want to meet? Like, I want to be that person I wanted to meet like 20 years ago when I was like 10 years old.
And I agree. I feel like that's the best way to feel like your creativity. You're like, I didn't have this. I want to create this again for someone else. Or I don't have this. Why doesn't this exist? Let me be the person to
sometimes you have to be the pillar, the building block for everything else to exist.
Exactly. Yeah. The leader.
I think that's just Capricorns. We a little bossy.
Yeah. No, honestly.
A little bossy.
I
like Khalees. She was fine. She was fine.
Where's Khalees at? That's
she's somewhere out the country on a farm, being holistic and thick.
Everyone wants to be on a farm. Where Khalees is.
No, I need Khalees, actually. You're right. I do be seeing them videos.
She's so holistic and thick.
Yeah.
Skin glowing.
Need that. Need that.
Oh, Lord.
Cornbread fed.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? No preservatives.
No preservatives.
No artificial coloring. You feel me? Black queens forever, snow bunnies never.
Period.
Oh my God.
Well, Dr. Umar, I don't know.
Listen, I am a Dr. Umar trainee, okay?
Oh my God.
We do love the Black queens.
Okay.
Khalees, get at me if you see this. That's all I'm saying.
Yes.
Episode 26, man. Please tell the people where they can find you and support you at.
You can find me on Instagram at artsyqueer. Which is ARTSYQUEER, which a lot of people be thinking it says artsy queen. It says artsy queer, like the gay shit, nigga.
Yeah, like the LGBT.
Shout out to my gay niggas.
Like, it's the LGBT.
Like the gay shit.
Ray J. Shout out to my gay niggas.
And then I work at Motown Tattoo Company. I'm located in the Greektown sector, so come see me in Greektown.
Come see her in Greektown. She's always doing like, you have like flash tattoo Tuesdays, or
I'll have tiny tattoo Tuesdays.
Or tiny tattoo Tuesdays.
That shit went viral. We had over 250,000 views.
Damn.
On Vibes Detroit.
Oh my God, yeah.
Which is a homegirl of mine. Her name's Chanel, and she does a lot of cool interviews.
I love her. Shout out to Vibes.
She always just comes through and shows love, and every video she's come to see me for, I've gotten like, I swear to God, 200 to 400 clients off of her.
I follow her all the time for food. Like, if I'm like, what do I want to eat? I kind of go on her account.
Networking is important. That's another thing I say. Networking is important because
I love her account.
Friends can help friends.
Period.
Absolutely.
Oh my goodness. Episode 26. Let's clap it up for Bree. We did this. Yeah, you did that.
Thank you. Things you did. I'm clapping myself like
Kanye. Right. Absolutely. You guys can follow me everywhere at Malcolm Elliott Music. And you can find me and Miracle here every week at the People Mover Pod. On everything. Episode 26. For RC Queer.
Bree. With the R, not the N.
With the R, not the
R. Not the N.
The gay shit.
Big one, not the little one.
Yay.
Oh my God, thank you so much for coming by.